Hello students, in this lecture we are going to learn third lesson from section 1, The Cock and the Anthem by O. Henry, page number 27. You can see here The Cock and the Anthem. It is a very wonderful story of a poor person but a criminal whose name was Soapy. But before that, let's complete the activities from icebreakers. See, the first activity is, suppose you have gone to a place where the winter season is very severe. Discuss with your partner the ways in which you would protect yourself in the cold climate. It's very easy activity. You have to think about it. Suppose you have gone to a place where the winter season is very severe. Winter, that is very cold and dry season, but at that place the winter is severe, very much cold. Just like in India, Jammu Kashmir, Kulu Manali, the winter season is very cold, severe cold. Discuss with your partner the ways in which you would protect yourself in the cold climate. Now, for this, one web chart is given. Web, you have learnt it already in note making topic. Here, one main point is given at the center and 4 points are around it. One central idea is given. You have to complete this web with the help of that point. Look. What are the ways to protect you from cold climate? Yes, you are correct. That first is wear warm clothes. Wear woolen clothes, we can say. Wear warm and woolen clothes. Then second point, next point, taking shelter in warm place. Try to find out the warmest place and take shelter there. The next is sitting near the fireplace. Burn fire and sit near the fire. It will helpful for you to protect from severe winter. And the last, drink lots of fluids. Fluids means liquids like tea, coffee, which will helpful for you to keep your body warm and comfortable. So, ways to protect from cold climate, आपण असं म्हणू शकतो की उबदार कपडे घालायला पाहिजेत किंवा घालावेत. द नेक्स्ट इज टेकिंग शेल्टर, म्हणजे उबदार ठिकाणी जाऊन आश्रय घेतला तर आपलं थंडीपासून संरक्षण होऊ शकतं. सिटिंग नियर द फायरप्लेस, म्हणजे एखाद्या ठिकाणी फायरप्लेस, थंडीमध्ये जसं आपण शेकोटी पेटवतो तशी शेकोटी पेटवून शेकत बसलं तर प्रोटेक्शन होईल. आणि ड्रिंक लॉट्स ऑफ फ्लुइड्स, म्हणजे आपण चहा कॉफी घेतो, दॅट कीप्स आवर बॉडी वॉर्म. अंडरस्टूड नो? नाव हिअर राईट डाऊन दिस पॉईंट, fill up, complete this activity afterwards. Now here, next activity is, when you see a cop approaching, you feel either relieved or scared. Discuss with your partner the situations when you feel relieved or scared. The next activity is, when you see a cop means police. When you see a police approaching means coming near, you feel either relieved or scared. Yes, certainly if we can see suddenly police is coming towards you or near you, that time we feel either relieved or scared. Relieved म्हणजे सुटका झाल्यासारखे की बरं झालं आले, आणि scared means घाबरणे. Discuss with your partner the situations when you feel relieved or scared. You have to discuss with your partner here. You can your own experience. You can share. You can write here your own experiences, relieved or scared. First point is relieved. You are walking alone in a dark street. तुम्ही एकटेच अंधार गुडूप रस्त्यातून चाललेला आहात. That time if you see that police is coming or cop approaching to you, coming near to you, that time you feel relieved, relax. Then B and C points are there. You have to complete those activities. So B is when you feel relieved if a fight is taking place near you. You are alone and near you a fight is taking place and the police is coming. That time also we feel relieved. And the next point is C. A group of strangers teasing you, making fun of you. And that time also, suppose the police is coming near to you, you feel relieved. Then the next point is scared. When do you feel scared? Yes, it's very common. So many times this happen in your life because you are college going students, and here you ride bike. You are riding a bike without a valid driving license. If you are riding a bike and that time you don't have any valid license or any valid document with you, that time we feel scared a lot. Then next B and C. You have broken a traffic signal. Suppose you have broken a traffic signal of your city. That time we feel very much scared. Suddenly police catch us. Then you have been involved in a fight. That means you have been, तुम्ही एखाद्या भांडणामध्ये असाल आणि अचानक पोलीस आले त्या ठिकाणी, तर आपण खूप घाबरून जातो की आता ह्याचे परिणाम वाईट होणार. That is why you have to follow all the rules and regulations to live safe. Understood this? Here you can add your own points too. Now the third activity. Discuss some of the motivating things that can change a person's life. One is given. असे कुठले इन्सिडेंट्स आहेत किंवा मोटिवेटिंग थिंग्स घडलेले आहेत, इन्स्पायरिंग, जे आपल्याला प्रेरणा देणारे असतात, कॅन चेंज अ पर्सन्स लाईफ. अशा कुठल्या थिंग्स आहेत? हिअर डिस्कस सम ऑफ द मोटिवेटिंग थिंग्स दॅट कॅन चेंज अ पर्सन्स लाईफ. One is given already, that is listening to an inspiring speech. Yes, certainly. When we listen an inspiring speech, we get inspired immediately. Now B, C and D. Reading motivating books of successful people. Reading, the next C is reading biographies of great people. Autobiographies of म्हणजे चरित्र किंवा आत्मचरित्र वाचल्यानंतरही आपण इन्स्पायर होतो, काहीतरी आपल्याला हे करून दाखवायची उमेद येते. तसं वॉचिंग बायोपिक्स ऑफ हॅपी अँड आयडियल पीपल. बायोपिक्स मीन्स अ मूवी ऑर अ पिक्चर बेस्ड ऑन द बायोग्राफी ऑफ अ पर्सन, अ ग्रेट पर्सन. ज्या माणसाचं चरित्र किंवा आत्मचरित्र इतकं स्ट्रॉंग आहे त्याच्यावर बेस्ड एखादी बायोपिक असेल, अँड इफ वी वॉच देम दॅट टाईम ऑल्सो वी गेट इन्स्पायर्ड. देन लिसनिंग इन्स्पिरेशनल म्युझिक patriotic songs, learning stories, then reading epics, महाकाव्य किंवा ग्रंथ, कादंबऱ्या वाचल्यानंतर सुद्धा we get inspired, and that is really helpful to change a person's life drastically. Understood? Means here first activity is web chat, second is also note making is there, and the third one is we have discussed here. Now let's turn on the next page, that is page number 28. Here on page number 28, the information of writer, that is O. Henry, who born in 1862 and died in 1910, who was a very famous writer. He has written various books. He is American writer. From his collection, this lesson is given, or the story of a man has given here for our 12th standard syllabus. Let's see then. O. Henry, that is his real name was William Sidney Potter. What was his name? William Sidney Potter, and his pen name was O. Henry. An American writer. He was an American writer. He is better known by his pen name O. Henry. Now only I told you O. Henry was his pen name, just like our nickname, our short name O. Henry. He was a voracious reader since childhood. Now he was a voracious means greedy reader. He wanted to read and read and read. लोभी रीडर होता तो, की त्याला प्रत्येक वेळेस नुसतं वाचावं, खूप काय वाचावं, सिन्स चाइल्डहुड, फ्रॉम हिज चाइल्डहुड, लहानपणापासूनच. ही स्टार्टेड अ ह्युमरस वीकली, द रोलिंग स्टोन. He started writing, and what did he write? A humorous weekly. Weekly means साप्ताहिक. त्यांनी एक साप्ताहिक लिहिलं. सुरुवातीला त्यांनी साप्ताहिक लिहिण्यापासून सुरुवात केली, and the title of that weekly is The Rolling Stone. And when the venture failed, venture means धाडस, त्यानं जे केलेलं धाडस फेल झालं, म्हणजे ही स्टार्टेड हिज रायटिंग फ्रॉम रायटिंग अ ह्युमरस वीकली, साप्ताहिक लिहायला सुरुवात केली आणि त्याच्यामध्ये तो फेल झाला. ही जॉईंड द ह्युस्टन पोस्ट ॲज रिपोर्टर. As a reporter, he joined in Houston Post, then columnist and occasional cartoonist. He was doing many works that time, writing also. He became a reporter and columnist, means he was writing columns for the papers, and occasional cartoonist. Occasional means whenever he got time, that time he was drawing sketches or cartoons. Understood about the writer? Then the next paragraph, the story, the cop and the anthem. This we are going to learn now is one of O. Henry's well known stories. This is a very wonderful well known story from his collection. To describe his style of writing, people, thoughts and endings. To describe his style of writing, people have often used the term smile with tears. To describe his style of writing, people have often used the term smile with tears, which implies his twisted way of thoughts and ending in almost every story. Means he used the different term. His style was very different from others. The ending was different. His twisted way of thoughts. He was writing differently. His way of writing was twisted. So, ending in almost every story was unexpected. Understood? Now, the next third stanza. In this story, the main character, Sophie, is a vagabond and a person with criminal background. Here only one protagonist, means hero, is there. Actually only one character is there. In this story the main character Sophie is a vagabond, means he was wanderer, भटकणारा होता तो, नुसताच भटकायचा. He has criminal mentality and he was a criminal background also, person with criminal background. He makes different plans to re-enter the prison as he has no shelter. To protect himself from the severe winter, that means Sophie was very poor person, but he had a criminal background. He was alone, very poor, and had no shelter. We will see afterwards in the lesson that he had no shelter, so he always tried to go to prison. जेलमध्ये जायसाठी वेगवेगळे प्लॅन करायचा. He always tried to go. He thought that imprisonment is better from freedom, to get shelter and also rid from all kinds of tensions and worries or problems. He wanted that is the place where there is no tension of food and shelter. So he again and again tried or taking efforts to go to that jail in severe winter season. Then what happens? He makes different plans to re-enter the prison as he has no shelter, to protect himself from the severe winter. That was his thinking. The story ends in an unexpected way. Now only in previous paragraph we learned that was the style of the writer, unexpected ending. This story also ends in a different mode. O. Henry has depicted Sophie's futile nirarthak, vyartha, fruitless attempts to get arrested in a very humorous way. In this story there is humor विनोदात्मकरित्या ह्या लेसनमध्ये आपण बघणार आहे की how unexpected way, and also O. Henry depicted Sophie's futile attempts, means he took lot of efforts to get placed in jail or prison, but all get failed. The last paragraph, the cop and the anthem, is about freedom and confinement. Here downside, both here meaning is given. Confinement is prison. Here the cough and the anthem is about freedom and confinement. In this story, freedom means that Sophie liked to get arrested. Confinement, त्याला कधी एकदा prison मध्ये जाईन असं वाटायचं. Initially Sophie feels that there is freedom. तर जेलमध्ये जाणं, त्याला सुरुवातीला तेच वाटायचं की जेलमध्ये जाणं, शेल्टर आहे, फूड आहे, त्यामुळे दॅट इज फ्रीडम. फ्रीडम फ्रॉम व्हॉट? ऑल मिजरीज, पॉवर्टी, दयनीय परिस्थितीपासून सुटका म्हणजे जेल. अँड ऑल्सो वरीज, चिंता नको, काळजी नाही, काही नाही. इन कन्फाइनमेंट, वेअर इज द फ्रीडम? इन प्रिझन देर इज अ फ्रीडम फ्रॉम all sorts of worries, tensions, and also from miseries. The notes of anthem transform him from within, and he resolves to work hard. Afterwards, what happened? One day he heard an anthem. Anthem means in Marathi we can say प्रार्थना गीत. जी प्रेयर होती, सॉन्ग ऐकलं त्याने, प्रार्थना गीत होतं, that which chorus sing this song, ते ऐकलं त्याने. अँथम जसं आपलं नॅशनल अँथम आहे तसं प्रार्थना गीत ऐकलं. अँड ही ट्रान्सफॉर्म हिम फ्रॉम विदिन. ही चेंज्ड हिम विदिन, मनापासून त्यांनी बदलला. अँड ही रिझॉल्व्स, ही वॉज थिंकिंग टू वर्क हार्ड. He resolved to become a good person in his life. Means finally he understood that yes, I am thinking different. That is not freedom. Jail is not freedom, but satisfaction from inside or within is important. So he decided to work hard. Soapy faces the irony of the fate as the moment he realizes the real freedom lies in a virtuous life. Finally he understood that from that moment Soapy faces the irony. पण इथं मात्र उपहास घडला त्याच्या लाईफमध्ये, काहीतरी वेगळंच घडलं. बिकॉज ॲज युजल द रायटर्स स्टाईल ऑफ रायटिंग, द एंड ऑफ द स्टोरी इज different from our expectations. Soapy faces the irony of fate as the moment he realizes the real freedom lies in a virtuous life. त्याला समजलं होतं की ते सद्गुणी, व्हर्च्युअस मीन्स गुड, सद्गुणी राहणं हेच खरं फ्रीडम आहे. बट ही इज टेकन इन टू कन्फाइनमेंट. he is taken into confinement. Confinement means prison, jail. त्यानं विचार केला की आता सुधारायचं, आपण पूर्ण बदलायचं, हार्डवर्क करायचं, सगळे मग सॅटिस्फॅक्शन मिळेल आणि त्यातून चांगली लाईफ जगायचं. पण त्याच्याबरोबर दैवामध्ये किंवा त्याच्या नशिबात काही वेगळंच लिहिलेलं होतं. अँड ही इज टेकन इन टू कन्फाइनमेंट म्हणजे फायनली त्याला जेल झाली. म्हणजे त्याला जे इतक्या दिवस वाटत होतं की जेलमध्ये जायला पाहिजे ते होत नव्हतं. ही हॅज टेकन लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स फॉर दॅट. बट वेन ही डिसाइडेड टू चेंज, that time this thing happened. So this is the story. This story we will see tomorrow in detail.